All right, so welcome in everybody. Sorry we're late, 23 minutes late from when I told you we'd start, and that's just a product of me being on the phone, so I do apologize. Now, who got the secret encoded message yesterday? I gave you all a humongous tip as to what was going to happen in the market today. Who took it and run with it? Y'all should have made a bundle today. Who made it? Who picked up on the tip? What was the tip? Does anybody know?
It was your big loss.
Well, wasn't my big loss yesterday. Here's the big tip I gave y'all yesterday. Please, please, please take this to heart. And next time, I want you to learn from it. And here it goes. Do you remember when I said my account is at an all-time high? Y'all remember me telling y'all that yesterday?
I remember you saying that, yes.
That's exactly right. Rick, let me tell you what you should have done at that point. I know, tell her I got all the information. I appreciate it. And I'll send her the stuff. Okay, when I told you that it was at an all-time high, what should y'all have done?
Immediately go short.
You should have immediately shorted the market, right? That was your cue, subconsciously, consciously, whatever, that you should have gone in and shorted the market. All right, you should have. All of you should be making a mint today, right? When Sweet Bobby says my account is at an all-time high, you got to run with it. Oh, man, I'm just having fun. All right, so then the market crashes today. But hopefully, here's the difference. I am hoping no one puked positions today, right? I looked at it and I said, it's down. I said, well, I'll be dog. Look at this. And today was one of those days when I did not make a mistake. I did not go in and say, oh, I've got to sell futures. I need to sell micro futures. I got to do this. I got to close that. I ain't done nothing, right? But taking Fat Baby to a doctor's appointment. So hopefully you didn't puke positions today. Now, first of all, did anybody puke positions? Did anybody get scared?
Yeah, I puked one on a broken wing butterfly in SPX.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You
Well,
know,
what it was my problem. I thought today was Wednesday, and I didn't think I had any more time value left. We didn't have any more time left.
oh
So
no.
and then when I realized today was Tuesday, I go, oh, I should have stuck with the trade. But
Right.
that was not that puke was based on the idea that within 4 hours that I was going to be in a big problem.
Right, right. And so, we do that, right? We go, oh crap, I forget what day it is. And so that kind of messes us up a little bit. So we went from an all-time high yesterday, so we're down $1,400 today. Bump, bump, ba-dum. I don't have it put up. But the good thing is we don't puke positions. Yeah, you puke one because you've missed the day. Human error. So I want to make sure everybody realizes what I did yesterday, which was stupid. I puked a position. Let's go to credit spreads. I had this beautiful broken wing butterfly that was, probably going to do fine. And I closed it for a $269 profit yesterday. I think this is it. Yeah, $256 profit. Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, my call side broken wing butterfly made me $256. But oh no, Bobby had to be Bobby Genius. So Bobby Genius yesterday says, oh no, it's going against my call butterfly. So I became a day trader. And by becoming a day trader, the great sweet Bobby, put on two broken wing butterflies on the opposite side. Remember, because we can only lose on one side, really, if you position these right. So I lost $310 on the zero DTE double double broken wing butterfly. I put two of them on. I lost $318, made 256. Should have just left it alone. But oh no, I had to fidget, go against the plan. Instead of letting it expire or closing it, I decided to be Bobby Genius. So Bobby Genius said, I'm going to put one on. I'm going to collect 25 cents each. I brought in a wonderful credit of $40.96 and ended up having to close it for $1.75 for $3.59. So, Bobby Genius prevailed. So we lost on that. Now, the good thing is, I did find out something yesterday because Smitty had asked, Bob, are you doing right on your weekly premiums? Is this right? So the cool thing is, when we closed our basis trade yesterday, it was a busy day, right? When we closed this business basis trade, it brought in this loss of 582. So the overall trade was profitable, 253, but it's on that long, we lost 582, and that was reflected on our weekly premium. So this week, this also includes anything we close for profits, and it includes that 260 I made yesterday, plus the $318 loss. So Bobby Genius at work again. All right, but we learn from our mistakes. So I wake up this morning and I say, man, the market's down 1.5%. It's down a lot. Now, what's it doing? What we figured it would do, it's kind of recovering, right? Market's recovering. So we are never the genius that we think we are with market direction. Other than the next time you hear me say, hey, we're at all-time highs in this account, short the market because the crash is coming. So I feel really, really good. So we've reported our 51. It's even going up in it. Let's see. So our net lick is 51,419, but heck, it's even going up since then. Now we're at 51,590. Praise the Lord. Let's crank it up some more. 51,590. So it seems to be recovering quite nicely. So we'll see what happens at the end of the day, but don't let the stuff that's happening, on this daily basis, don't let it make you puke positions. We know overall, we're going to make the adjustments to make sure we're just as safe and sound. So let's go record our Greeks for the day. Okay, honey. So let's see what our Greeks are. Now, the market went down today. Our Greeks are probably enormously positive, aren't they? See, 230.07. So we're positive. That's no surprise. 230.07. That's a big difference in a day, right? We were negative 121. Now we're positive 230. So our theta is way low today, I'm sure. Theta is 186. We'll say 187. 187. Vega is still positive, believe it or not. I'm walking on air. We're 97.41. 97.41. So now we got out, we were taking on too much risk. Most of that theta was coming from that broken wing butterfly that was almost in the tent. It ended up going outside of the tent, but we ended up closing that for a $256 profit. So now our theta is back in line. We are probably too positive on delta, but before we do that, let's record our buying power. See where we're at there. Buying power is 15,619. Pretty darn good. 15,619. So we're using about 30%. We're right where we need to be. And we're going to see that we need, negative 300 deltas. Now, with the market going back up, as it is on a short-term basis anyway, let's look at it. We should be getting increasingly negative delta. Let's see what the market's doing, but we can't count on the market doing anything, right? We figure it's going to have some resistance at VWAP. If you're looking at it on today, you figure that AD is also going to have resistance at that negative 50 level. And it wouldn't surprise me to see this thing hit VWAP and start bouncing back down. No big deal. So we need to get a little bit of negative deltas. So how do we do that? Well, first thing you can do is you can close existing trades, right? We can close positive delta trades to get negative delta trades. So let's see if there's anything that we can close. Remember, we didn't close this one yesterday because we said, hey, we needed its positive delta. Today we don't. So let's see what we can close this Cameron Skinner 3670, 3660. See if we can have still a little profit on that one. 36 something something. God, I forgot it already. And the thunder's coming. Ken, the thunder's coming towards you. It ain't as bad as it was yesterday, but it's coming.
It's actually imminent here, but we're probably not as, like I said, you're 2 hours ahead of me.
Yeah.
So
I was glad we got to the doctor's office before it all rained. Going to Douglasville today. Let's see, 3660, 3670. Where's that at? Here we go. So we're short the 3670 put 24 days. And there's the 3660. Let's see what we can close this for. 30 cents. Maybe 25. Let's see if we can get out for 25 or 30. 30 cents. Come on, baby, fill me. Nothing. Jack, squat, crap, nothing. There we go. Now we're out at 30 cents. Let's go record it. So keep in mind, you take off a put spread, that is a positive delta spread, right? So that allows us to take off positive delta. So that should give us a little bit of negative delta. Come on, little boy. Come on, little boy. Stupid thing. How's everybody's day going? Y'all good? Rick, how come we're not seeing you today? Are you in your underwear too?
No, sir. I was eating lunch, and I don't eat very prettily.
Well, what are you eating? It depends if we might want to see it.
No, you don't want to see it. I've got some rice and lentils.
Oh, that sounds good. We stopped at the Chinese buffet today. Fat baby wanted some noodles, so that was pretty good. It wasn't our favorite spot, but it was a close spot where we were at the doctor's office. So, all right, so let's see how much this one cost me. Orders filled 30 cents, and that cost me 32.08. So we'll record our profit. 32.08 was the debit. Now, kind of cool, right? The market's down 1% and we still made a profit. It didn't even touch that trade. That's what I like about those trades, you know, that were so far out and so far out in time. You know, these big price movements are not as, you know, humongous when it comes to them. So I like that. So we're able to get out of this 63% profit. So we'll record that as a 50% profit. Now let's see what our deltas are. So that's a positive delta trade closed. But since it's not, you know, it probably doesn't affect our deltas that much either, right? But it's one of those days I go, I got to get rid of some of these positive delta trades to adjust my delta. So that was a delta adjustment through closing a trade. That's not a new trade. That's just closing a trade. All right. So here we go. That's a green. Now let's go see what our probably had very little effect on our deltas. Yep. Really, you can't even tell it did anything. But with that being said, I may close one more. So we've got one. We close that one. This one's been in at 29 days. Normally we let those go 30 days. That's the 38, 37.90. I think I'm going to close it too. And everybody knows why, right? 3,800, 3,790. I want to close some positive delta trades. Give me some negative deltas. We're making little tiny adjustments. Create closing order. What can we close you for? 70 cents? Hold on. I may not do that one. If I'm going to lose on it, I'll just leave it in there. What do we pay for this? I mean, what do we sell this for? 70 cents. Okay, we're still making a profit on it, right? So we sold it for $1.10. It's a delta adjustment. Take the trade, Bob. Take the trade. Take the profit. Adjust your deltas, big boy. Take buying power off. Come on. She's working. Let me cancel and replace it. Let me pay 75 to close it. And we're filled at 75. It was just quicker to do it on my phone, believe it or not. I did that on my phone. All right, so we close this one. 3,800. Take all this garbage out. Don't need it. Hey, that's my last credit spread, y'all. Good job, team. We used them, and now we don't need them anymore. Our Cameron Skinner trades are gone. All right, so that was 75 cents. Yeah, we know there's a problem. We know there's a problem, Jack. You're slow. Come back, little fella. 75 cents. One day I'm getting me a new computer, I swear. All right, 75 cents. So that cost me $77.17 to get out of that trade. And we still made a little bit of a profit, $30.57. And out of that, on 5-4. And we'll call that other because we only got 20-something% profit, right? Still doing fine. So that really helped my buying power. So we take our profits, small as they may be. So we've taken about $100 in profits today. Good job, team. All right. Now, I think it was yesterday, we didn't even close, or the day before, we didn't even close a micro trade, did we? So let's go to our micros. We want to close some now if we can. So here we've got a $55 winner. So you can be closed. That's a $37.70 put, and at 24 days, $37.70. It is a positive delta trade. It's a short put. So we want to close that to give us a little negative delta. So let's do it. $37.70. Here we go. $37.70. Where are you? $37.70. There she is. Create a closing order. Lord, that woman I was on the phone with, I thought I'd never get off. And then after I lost her, Beth said, she's on the phone again. I said, just tell her I'll call her back. I apologize about that, y'all. It was pretty important, though. I can talk to her later. All right. So we got filled at 1175. Let's go put that in. Then we'll check what our deltas are. We can take this out. I don't know if I know a lentil if it hit me in the face. Is a pinto bean a lentil?
No, sir.
Okay. What's the difference between like a pinto bean and a lentil?
Well, it's the difference between a dachshund and a German shepherd.
Okay, I got you. That makes sense. Y'all don't know this probably. I don't know if I've told you this story. I got a ton of them. But when I first started dating Beth, back in the 90s, I went to the Art Institute of Atlanta, and I was going to be a chef on a cruise ship. That was my dream. So I went to the Art Institute Culinary Arts School, and I made it in about a month. It was every day, Monday through Friday. I had to go to Atlanta, and I didn't get off till 11 o'clock at night, working in my little chef outfit and in the kitchen and with my A.B. Dick knife set that I got, my little culinary set. And it would just kill me not seeing Beth every night. So I was a culinary school dropout. So don't hate me because I don't know exactly what a lentil is. I know it's a bean or something. All right, guys. So we took that off. So now let's see what I still have dreams and aspirations of coming up with a barbecue sauce like that the world would love. I always have thought about that, but I'm too lazy to work in the kitchen or to do anything with my barbecue sauce. So let's see what we do now. Oh my gosh, it just gets worse, doesn't it? What does that mean? What did we first record our thing in? We're trying to get our deltas lower. What did we first say they were? Here we go. It's 2:30 something now. The market must be going against us because we were at 2:30. So anything we do is not adjusting my deltas. All right, no big deal. So what I'll do is I'm going to close one more micro trade. I'm going to close one more. Let's ring the register on one more micro. Our biggest on the board is only a $38 winner. We'll take it. 36.40 at 24 days out. 36.40. Let's close you as we're making delta adjustments. 36.40, 24 days out. There you are. Create closing order. We'll buy you that. Oh man, look at the market on that. Heck, I'm gonna have to do something here. I'm gonna have to go down to 650 or so. Crazy wide market. All right. Jack squat, jack squat, jack squat, jack squat. Crap, nothing. Let me move that up to 675. On my phone, since it's quicker. There we go. So we're filled at 675. Let's go claim our little profit, as small as it may be. $6.75. So we're out of that one. Ringing the register. Taking our money, 52% winner. All right, so here's where the art versus science comes in, right? I need negative deltas. Theoretically, I should sell calls. I can't bring myself to do it, y'all. I just ain't going to do it. So you and I are going to do something today that we've never, ever done together. I think you'll like this. It's a great time to teach it and to show how it works into a portfolio. So here we go. Taking that off. Now I just cannot abolish and this campaign. Right now we've got very few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 or so. So we can't just abandon this campaign. So what are we going to do? I'm going to sell a put. When's the best time to sell a put? Hey, but Bobby, you need negative delta. I got it. Right? Just follow along. But I can't abolish this campaign. We like this too much. Let's go sell us a 10 delta. I don't need a lot of positive delta, but I want to keep this campaign going. It is a great time to sell puts on down days. So we'll sell one. But Bobby, isn't that going to give you positive? Yeah, it is. We know that, right? Here we go. So 57 days out, we get filled at 1850. 57 days out, so let's go put that in. Great day to sell a put. when the market's down. So here we go. MES, Johnny one lot. We sold the 35.50. Look at that, y'all. The last one we sold was at 36 something, 37.50. Look at that. This one is 200 points away. Wow. So we're selling way out of the money. Short put. Recommended delta is 10, and we sold a 10. So we'll take it there. 57 days out to keep our little campaigns going. And we entered that on the 4th, which is today. All right, now, all looks good. And what was the credit I got for that? Was $18.50. Oh, Lord, I wish I had a glass of sweet tea. My mouth is dry. What's this sitting on my desk? I think that's from yesterday. All right, so we got $18.50 for that. Got that done. So we got our little thing going here. We got all of our calls out of the way. Everything's closed. What's our Greeks? Let's go. We were 230 starting the day. What are we now? Dang it, we just get worse and worse. 233.55. What could we do? Well, we talked about it, right? We could sell calls. I don't like calls. We could do a call broken wing butterfly. I like it. Let's do that first. Then we'll do our new trick trade. So let's go out to my SPX. We've been liking our little well, I guess too, though, let's do this too. Since we're about to sell a broken wing butterfly, let's look at our existing broken wing butterflies that are about to expire this week. Let's see how they're looking. Anything we ought to close that could give us the deltas we need. So we'll show our groups. I think I got everything grouped. All right, so butterfly 7 was yesterday, so we need to delete him. Butterfly 7, let me move it. Just clean things up. Delete group, it's got nothing in it. All right, then butterfly 8. Yes, I want to do it. Why would I have went through all that trouble to delete it if I didn't want to do it? I said yes. As the thunder rolls outside of Bowden, Georgia. All right. So we think it got rid of it. So let's look at butterfly 8. Butterfly 8. Honga. Y'all look at this. This is looking nice, right? It's a call broken wing butterfly. It's giving us negative delta though. So I could close it. This thing is at $112 profit. You know, it expires in one day, but really no need to manage it now. I like the negative deltas that it's giving me on this day. So hopefully these things are sequential. Let's go to butterfly 9, which should be the one expiring on Friday. Let's see what that looks like. Butterfly 9, yeah, expiring Friday. So, this is a put broken wing butterfly. It gives me positive delta. Now, if I could close it for a little bit of a profit, I might. But I could close it now for a $5 profit. So that's not really, that's not worth looking at. Let's look at butterfly 10. So that's what you're doing. You're just looking at your existing trades. That's positive. Yeah, but if we closed it, we're closing it at a loss. I'd rather not. Let time work on that. Butterfly 11. Look at this, y'all. Is that a profit of maybe $25, right? We could close butterfly 11 and get rid of 12 deltas for a little bit of a profit. Let's see what else we got. Just kind of looking at them. I'm making decisions, right? That's why grouping is important. Group your trades. That one's at a loss. Don't want to do that. So keep our eyes on 11 as a potential delta adjustment. That one's at a loss, but it's positive delta. Let's go to 14. 14 is positive delta, but an $80 loss. I'd rather not take the loss. And butterfly 16. I got to go back to 15. So that's positive delta That's at a little bit of a loss. Let's see at 15, and then we might actually go back to 11. Butterfly 15 is negative deltas, and it's at a good positive, but I don't want to get rid of negative delta. So let's go back and just look at 11. If I could close it and just take a little bit of a profit or a break even just to get rid of some of that positive deltas, I probably would. So let's see. Let's just look at closing this thing. Create a closing order. So when butterfly at 60, let's try it at 55, at 45, debit. Boy, it's moving around, isn't it? 55. Let me lock it. See what we could do that. Just to get rid of a little positive delta. All right, we'll let it work a minute. See if it gets filled. If it does, hoorah, right? We might have made a nickel in it, broke even. And the good thing is we will have taken off some positive delta. We'll just let it work. But I'm not willing to take it off at a loss, not at this point. So we'll let that order work. All right, so then we go, okay, Bob, it'd be good if you, young man, could get yourself a little bit of negative delta. All right, so let's do that. Go to the trade tab. We like our broken wing butterflies. Where am I going? I don't like AM settlements. I don't really like that at all. So I would skip, I've got them in the 13, I got them in the 15. I'd probably skip that one. I'd probably go out 17 days for a call butterfly. So let's go find us one. Get us a little bit of negative delta. Here we go. Matt, how you doing today? Can you talk, or there's the boss man somewhere in the background? Matt's silence is golden. I understand. Boss is here. We won't do anything to jeopardize you. We won't make you laugh. We won't talk about you too much. So let's go to the about a 30% probability here for the shorts. So let's sell this one 2 times. Right? So that's the 42.10. In the back of my mind, I go, Bob, this is going to be tested, right? Yeah, I know it probably will be. So let's buy the 42.20 one time. So then we'll go 42.10, 42.05, right? 42.05, and buy that. See what we can get as a credit on this. Oh man, is that right? Everything look right? 42.05, 42.10, 42.20, kind of juicy, isn't it? I like the credit though. What I theoretically should do though is move that out. It's just so hard on Thinkorswim. So what if we move that to the 42.20? What if we move this to the 42.30? Give us a better probability of success since that's so juicy. And we move this to the 42.15. See what kind of credit we can get there. $1.60. Wow, is that right? $1.60 to $1. It's kind of big, wide there in it. Let's see what we can do for that one. I kind of like that. 42.15, 42.20, 42.30. Let's just send it. See what we can get. When that should get us some negative delta. I probably have to work that one a bit. Let's see. I may even work it now. Let's see. Monitor. Working orders. Hey, I got filled on something. Yay, yay, yay. I bought me a butterfly. Let's see which one we got filled on. Here's our working order that's the one to close it, right? So we got filled on the other one. Let's see. Bobby, don't forget, go back in and record that one, young man. Wow, look at there. We got a nice $1.50 credit on that. Wonderful. So that should give us a little negative delta, right? So let's go analyze. Well, the easiest way to tell will be to do this. Let's call this butterfly 17. So we're going to send it right here to butterfly 17, and then we'll be able to check and see what it did for us. So control button, click those 3 strikes. There. Right click, Send to, move to group, butterfly 17. Add group, butterfly 17. Now let's see what kind of Greeks that thing's giving us. Butterfly 17. There she is. So that brought us in negative 16 deltas, positive theta, little negative vega. Beautiful. So now let's look at our overall Greeks. Then we're about to do something we hadn't done before together. Is it the right thing to do? You never know. So let's don't show groups. So hopefully we're under 230 on our deltas now as we make our little adjustment. Yeah, there we go. Now, if we could bring this to under 200 by the end of our time together, you and I will have done a wonderful job. So here we go. And let's go to the trade page. And let's do this. Let's go out in the SPX about 60 days. 60 days. How about 57? Sounds good. So here's what I do. I'll look for me a put at about the 40% probability of profit. And I'm going to buy me a put. Let's do that. Roll, baby, roll. Roll, baby, roll. 40%. So if you got 60 days and you go about to there, so that's about the 40.75. So I click on the ask, right? Because we're going to buy that one. Now, that's in the 57-day cycle. So that'll cost me a lot of money. So we got to sell something to help finance the purchase of that put. So let's go about to the 30-day cycle, 40.75. So we go about to the 30-day, which would be the 27, I would believe. Yeah, so about 30 days in, right, which will be 28 days. So we went 57 days out. So let's go 20 days, 28 days out. And let's go to the 40.75 put, the exact same put that we're buying. And let's sell the 40.75 in this expiration cycle. So that's here. Now you got to hold your control down if you're in Thinkorswim to do both trades, right? So what this is a calendar trade. It is a debit trade. But what it does, if we'll analyze it, let's show you what it does to our Greeks. Analyze trade. Okay, so now we're on the analyze trade. So now we're going to hide position. So the only thing we're showing is simulations. And it should just show the calendar. And then we'll change this. So here theoretically is our calendar spread that we're doing. Let's look at the price slices. So what this trade does is brings in 3.76 of negative SPX delta, right? So this should be negative 30 SPY delta. It brings in positive theta. So we want theta to decay, and look at the dang positive vega that we get. Beautiful, right? But what we're really after in our portfolio now, and we've not seen this before, is we're looking to bring in negative delta, negative theta, positive vega. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, you don't have to do a 30-60. It's just the way I learned it with Tasty Trade, right? It's what I learned, 30-60. You could do a 7-day, 14-day. You know, you could do a 14-day, 28-day. However long you think that you need this thing. But I'm thinking that I very well may go in and try to get this trade. Let's see. Confirm and send. It's going to cost you a little money. But I think we got the money to do it. We've been taking off lots of buying power. So buying power effect, $80,590. Wait a minute. Cost of trade should not be a credit. What am I doing wrong? Hold on. $80,000 trade. This is great. What changed there? Wait a minute, what changed? We went out selling the June 30th, June credit. Shouldn't be a credit. Hold on. What did I change? Let's go do this again. Something, sir. See, that's a debit there. So what happened to change that to a credit? If I right click and hit confirm and send, don't go crazy on me there. Yeah, that's more like it. Weird. Did anybody see that besides me? How weird that was? So this will be our first calendar spread in this account together. So we got that working. Might we have to bump that up some, pay a little more? Nope, we got fixed. So we went from two, let's see, what's our deltas now? Come on. Now, remember I told you if we got under 200 today, I'd be happy. Wow, 154. So the cool way to see now what that trade does for you is to do this. Let's go back to grouping our trades, show groups, show groups. I say show groups. Now, then go down and grab your calendar. And here we go. Here's our calendar trade there and there. So we'll right click and we'll move to a group so we can isolate it to see what effect it's giving us, right? We'll isolate it and we'll add group and we'll call you calendar 1. Love using groups. Now let's see what it does for us. Here we go. So then let me go ahead and move my macro that we did. Move him. Macros, move to group, move to our income trades. Move to group. Slow. Income trades. Now, all right. Now let's go to our calendar. Beautiful, y'all. Look at this. Our calendar just brought us in negative 39 delta, brought us in positive theta, and look at the Vega. Look at the stinking Vega. Man, do I love it. All right, so that was a beautiful trade. Now, why don't we look at our overall Greeks? Take our groups off. This is what Kim's giving you trouble the other day, right? Take it off to show all your totals at the bottom. So now look, now we've got positive deltas, still too positive probably. We've got nice positive theta, and we've got this wonderful Vega. So there's something that's screaming to me now, guys, screaming, because I'm getting my buying power lower and lower. We started off the day with 15,000 in buying power. Now we're down to 13. Something's screaming to me, and y'all know what it is. Now I'm thinking I got too much positive Vega. So something is screaming. What is it? It's an old commodity trade that old Sweet Bobby loves doing, but I hadn't had the buying power in so long. And it takes a lot of negative Vega to do. And it takes about $3,000 or $4,000 of buying power. And that is my old friend, my gold trade, who has done me so well on so many different occasions. So let's just look what it would look like. Go out 150 days. Let's see what it would do. If we went to a 5 delta, we'll evaluate this thing first. So let's go to a 5 delta. About right here, right? 1465. My friend does 10 deltas because he's a little more aggressive. He's a gunslinger. Old Bobby is just an old plowboy, just trying to make a living. So I go out to 5 delta on the plus side. That's where you get the real money in gold. So we go to 5% probability of being in the money. Look at there. So we're going to sell that one. All right, here's our trade, right? We could bring in almost $1,000 on this trade. Love it. But let's analyze it. Let's see what it does for us. So the gold trade is going to do -2 deltas, gamma, positive theta, -242 vega. What is my vega now? 295. I can neutralize vega with a gold trade. You know, not that I necessarily need it neutralized, but you know, it's not that I'm trying to get my vega as high as I want it to be. I just want it to be manageable. And so this gives me the luxury of being able to to trade a gold trade. So let's go in and let's collect us some money on gold. Let's try to send that trade in. Hold on a minute, baby. See what that can do. Now, come on, feel me. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. Let's move it around a little bit. What if we cancel and replace? We say, what if we get 9, 10? We don't want to be greedy. All the rain, y'all, sounds so good outside. It's about time for my Tuesday afternoon nap. Or is it Wednesday? I can't even remember what day it is. I really want to get in this trade, y'all. So I want to show y'all the Greeks after we do this. Dang it, make me keep pennying down, diamond down. If we bring in $9. Market's a little wide today, aren't they? Come on, get me in. Get me in. There we go. All right, we're in our strangle and gold. If that's too much for you, if you don't like living in the wild, wild west like I do, hey, now look at this, y'all. So our gold trade gives us just a tad of negative delta. It's for all intents and purposes. It is delta neutral, but it gives us a little negative delta. It gives us positive theta. And now look, we went from a humongous positive vega, which is not a bad thing, right? To a more neutral delta or vega position. I like it. So, but it did pop our buying power back up to 17,421. But I like what I'm seeing. The account was down earlier, what, $2,000 today. You know, I didn't puke anything, didn't puke a thing, didn't say, oh God, I got to sell, you know, micro futures, or I've got to do this, or I've got to do that, or I need to close every put I've got because I need to take profits before they go. No, I didn't do any of that. I just go like a turtle, go like a tortoise. Let's go on in, attack the market. Now, am I still too positive delta? Yeah, probably. Am I, you know, but I'm much better than we were when we started. We made several adjustments that were really good. Let's put that in 162.29. Let's see how bad we are now. 162.29. 162. Oh yeah, we made a big change. I'll look at that. 162.29. Our theta is now at 250. Wow, look at us. That's what we want. Build our theta. So now our theta is at perfect 0.48, and our vega, we made ourselves a little more vega neutral, didn't we? Our vega is 56.46. 56.46. And then you go, you know, I don't have to do anything else today. All I got to do is wake up tomorrow and let the Greeks, 17,447. Let the Greeks, let the guy, hey, be quiet, y'all. 17,447. Daddy's in class. Y'all don't want me to whoop y'all's ass. So Daddy will. All right, 17,447. So buying power used. Yeah, you know, we went up 17,447. All right, so we're using 33% buying power. So we're okay. We might have been a little tad much, but we're good. And we still need to do negative 240 on our delta. So one more thing. Let me just look and see where our broken wing butterfly is. Baby, Daddy's in class. You gotta be quiet. See if we can work this one a little bit more. So it's at 70 debit.
Bring him inside.
What if we move that up to 60 just to get rid of some of that positive delta there? What if we move that to a 60 delta debit or 65? You know, we may scratch on the trade, but just to remove a little more of my positive delta. Let's see if we can get filled here before we leave each other. Come on. Give me a feel. Let me see if it filled on my phone. No. What if I get out of it at 70 cents? Let me say 70. Let me move it to 70 just to get out. I won't move it past 70. I don't even know what all right. We'll let it work there for. Well, hey, we're filled. All right, so we're out of that at 70. All right, good. So that should have brought off a little bit more. Show it. There it is. Oh, that, I know the rain. Close the door, baby. Don't let it rain in the house. So that should have, it took us from 164 down to 150 delta. So let's look at that. 150 delta now. 139.
It was almost coming to happen.
Lily, baby, can you see Daddy's in the class? So now we took that down from 162 to 139.
You see this thing?
That's all you do, guys. That's portfolio management, managing your Greeks. Do I have to get this even today? No, but I'm much better than I was when we started today. Now it says I need to get short a negative 216. How do you do that? If I wanted to do that today, if I wanted to do it today and go to sleep, what do? I sell 4 micro contracts. That's all you do. Each micro contract is 50 deltas, and you sell 4 for 200. Then I have probably a positive, 16 deltas in the account. You're delta neutral, but I'm not going to do that. But you could. I'm not going to, because that's when I get in trouble. I'll lose on that. I showed you I've lose 1,400 on the last one that I did. Okay. All right, guys. Any questions today? I hope y'all saw what we did is just another day on a big move in the markets of just making delta and Greek adjustments. That's all it is. That's all we got to do. Anyone got any specific questions that we need to address? We will take care of them. Matt can't talk. Rick is with us. Ken's with us. Rick, you good? Everything looking good?
Yes, sir. Everything's fine. Thank you.
How's the Rick trade going? I mean, you're not scared or puking out trades, right? You're fine.
Oh, no, I'm still fine. I sold it at a 5 delta, and it's up to 16 right now, even with the move down. So I'm doing okay. I'm 44 points away from break even.
Awesome. Beautiful. And it looks like the market at last look was going back up, right? Let's see what it's doing now.
Which sweater is this?
Oh, yeah, look, y'all. I mean, we were at 51.4, 51.5. Now we're at 51.6. Things are looking really, really good. But look at that. It's amazing, isn't it? It did exactly what we said. It's going to hit VWAP and do what? Shabonk. So it'll probably go bounce up there again. And shabonk.
Okay,
And then it'll probably make a bigger move at the end of the day.
No.
If I had to guess, I'm going to guess it's going to make a move up at the end of the day. Just a guess. All right, guys. Good session. I will see y'all tomorrow.